My name is Lynnet Mbula. I come from Makueni County, from a place or a ward known as Kilili Nzawe Kalamba Ward, but I'm nominated through a party called Wiper Democratic Movement, which is my party. Yes. In the last general election, I observed several things. And one of them is that the young people were not well represented in the political arena. Men never ran for the seats just because of fear of losing and lack of money. But with that one, I'm planning to encourage many young people to join politics and to have the courage of winning the seats without fear. Many people in our African culture, they believe that before you become a leader, if you are a woman, you must have a family, you must be married, you must have kids. But I thank God I don't come from such a culture, such a place. Because in our place, they believe that once you are a leader, you are a leader. And they believe that you can serve them, whether you have kids or a husband or you are not married. So I believe that one has never affected me so far, unless it comes maybe during my next political step, because maybe I might be going for another higher seat, and then it comes in. But I don't think it will be there, because I've never heard about it in our county, and I believe that our people are more exposed, even though it's in many people's minds in our African way. I think it's a very bad way of a bad perspective towards the women. It's not good at all. So people should just believe in these women, whether they are married or not, believe in that leadership, which is that woman. The people who made my position, the position that I have, successful, first and foremost, is my party leader. He played a very key role to make sure that I get to where I am, because he saw the potential in me and he believed in me, and being a young person, he thought this is a good point to start. The other person is my family. They really supported me, because you know very well that in many families they don't believe in their young people engaging themselves in politics. But I must say that my family has been so supportive. They supported me up to where I am, and I thank them very much. For a successful campaign to happen or to go through, you need a lot of funds. That is one challenge that we have. You need a lot of money for the campaigns to go through, because people want money. People will need you to buy them so many things during the campaigns. They will need this and that, and you have to do that because you want that seat. So because our people are used to be given, you need a lot of money for that. But for me as a person, I would like to challenge that part of it. I would not need this money for my campaigns, but what I need is to convince my people that I'm capable of the position I'm asking them to vote me in. So I think here the key word is to convince. You need to convince your people that you can, and you need to show them your capacity. And with that one, I don't think they will need a lot of money. They just need to give you that small trust. They trust you, and with that trust, I know you can go far. The only way we can achieve that gender role in our national parliament, especially in the next general election, is giving women more chances in positions, elective, not just nomination, Not these seats you are given women reps. Women reps, that is a seat made for women. People confuse that. And that's why you see even in our national parliament, that's why they are even making it so hard for this 2/3 gender role to go through, because they believe that they have so many women reps who are 47, of which that is a seat made for women. So we should not be counting the 2/3 gender role from those 47 women. We should remove that number first. Then we give a priority to other women to go for elective positions. And again, on the same issue, I think we are also like in our parties, they are not giving that priority to our women. You find that women are fighting so hard to get party tickets, which they should not do. So a big problem is in our parties, political parties. And the other thing is our men, they are not trusting that women can lead. So they need to trust women. If you can trust your wife in the house, why can't you trust your wife in leadership? Actually, we had many women running for the seats, even though many of them never made it. So I think one thing I will do is to encourage them never to give up. Just continue with that kind of a spirit. They continue pressing on, they continue vying for the seats, and eventually they will come to win. Many women were going through a lot of hardship. That was a very hard experience, and I felt it as a woman, and I believe that in the next general election, those are some of the things that I believe women will look at them. Like, for example, if we have women who are running for political positions, I would like to advise them to prepare early to avoid the last minute confusion. So once you prepare a bit earlier, you get in touch with the people, some of these hardships will not come.